Hello everyone, it's Anne from Anne's Paper Creations, and I have a new project to share with you. And here I made a box with a mini album attached inside, and I used these wonderful papers Once Upon a Springtime from Graphic 45. And this I had a few pads in my stash, and I don't know why I haven't used them so much before, because these are really beautiful. And there are so many fun images to fussy cut out of it. So it was retired, but now they have printed it up again, so you can get it in the 12 by 12 in a sort of a collection pack again. So I'm so happy for that. So, but here I used the 8 by 8 and also the 12 by 12 papers. And maybe give you a bit close up here first. Here I use, this was from the 12 by 12 and I folded it up. I really love this book here. And I'm not sure you can see the glittery all over here. But I used diamond stickles from Ranger all around the images, a lot of it. And also inside for the stamens, for the flowers, I used Mercury Glass stickles, also from Ranger. And it's a lot of layering here. I cut out the images and then I cut out small pieces and layered it so it would be really 3D effect here. And I also, first I fussy cut all the images and then I backed it on some cream cardstock to make them sturdy, so it can be used by children. So I made this box for a little girl. So I can maybe give you a close-up here so you can maybe see some of the glitter here. So I'm not sure it shows up. So in this gate here, this is from Kaisercraft. So I have one on each side, and I distressed it up with vintage photo and painted it a bit white. And around the box here I went with a vintage photo and also gold paint dabber from Ranger and Tim Holtz. And I also made some butterflies, if you see this fairy here. And this is the same, so I made her as a butterfly here, just cut out the bottom here and colored it in. So yeah. So, and here I have a fan just to hold this up and build it up a bit. And let's, here you maybe can see the layering of the fairy, and also the flowers are built up a lot here. So many of these I build up 3 and 4 times. So give you a close up around here so you can see maybe. So this was really fun to do, and when I started this box I thought this would be a fast project to do, and then I started layering, so it took some time, but it was really fun. And this box is measure 14 by 10 inches, so the paper is not long enough. So I just took 2 papers and yeah, took it in the middle, so just try to cover it up here. And the lid is a bit smaller than the bottom, but you will find all the measurements for this on my blog, and I also have a couple of videos where I show how to put boxes together, so I will link to that below the video. Just click show more and you will find the links. And around all the edges here I used this washi tape here from Graphic 45. Really love this stuff, and it makes the ends of the chipboard here really nice. So then I can maybe show you a bit around the box here and on the back side. And this die here is from Sherry Lynn. So here you can see maybe around here. And here I run into trouble because when we open this box it won't stand all the way out, so I will show you inside how this works. I had to put some hinges under these here. So, and here you maybe can see how I layered it under here to make it pop up. So, also rolled some paper here. And on the back side, maybe show you here, I like to have some hidden places, and here is a sort of a stand for it, so it will stand up in an angle. And under here is a photo frame, so this is magnetized, so you can place a photo under here. So then we can open the box. So I can maybe take this flap up on the back side so it will stand up, like so. And now I'm not sure it all will show up in the frame here. So I think I need to adjust the angle of the camera for the lid here later, so but I can show you on the bottom here. So here is the mini album, and this is just attached to the bottom here. So I will show you a bit in the end of the video how I made this. So you see it's rounded a bit, so if you place some photos over here you have to round the photos a bit. But what I thought for this one was to print out some stories and yeah, glue them on here, and then I have some photos on. If you see on the ends here I made some yeah, photo mats, so you can, this is just stuck in like so. So maybe show you a few of them, so you can do some journaling here and yeah, attach a photo. So this folds up, and here is a little bookmark, and this I just glued on the end, and also these I glued on, and here is one attached, I think, yeah, postcard. So I just glued this on some paper, and then glued this on the end of the paper and cut around it. So it's open here, you can see, so it will stick all the way inside here. So, and here's a page, let's see here, with one more tag, postcard here. And this is attached to the other here. So, and here we have a photo frame, so this is loose, can be taken off. And some more fairies here, and some cut out flowers. So in the middle here you can maybe also see I put some flowers and so over when I put the papers together, because the paper isn't long enough. So here is another bookmark, and maybe show you, here is another fairy on a tag attached on the side, and one more here. So maybe you can see the glittery now. So it's a lot of fussy cutting going on here. Really fun doing it. So, and this is also attached, and this is attached, and here is a magnet. So it's a frame under. Maybe take it off so you can see it. So, like so. And on my page here, with a tag here, a postcard. So, and here's a little chicken and an egg. So once upon the springtime here, and some more. Just put in some extra. I had leftovers here. So the receiver can do whatever she wants. If she wants to take it out and place a photo here or anything. So, and I'm not sure it shows in camera, but here you can see the hinges. I had to place them on some hinges behind here so it would stand up, and the seam binding on the side is holding the lid up. So then I will take my camera a bit, adjust it a bit, so I can maybe show you inside the lid as well. So here is also a lot going on. I want this to look like a fairy garden that you go into. So here is a gate, and here I have a keyhole, shabby chic from Graphic 45, and the door pull on the top is also shabby chic from Graphic 45. And a couple of keys also from Graphic 45, and it's attached on the seam binding. And this banner here I made with a punch from Stamping Up. So, and here is the seam binding that hold the lid, so it doesn't fall all the way back And I really love that these images glued on here they are the same but the opposite way on both sides here. And there is a lot of magnets here, so these are loose and can be maybe take a tag under here and holds in place. So both sides here. And also all these birds here are magnetized. So this also holds these photo mats here. This grass die is from Magnolia, and this fence die is from La La Land. And the trees in the background are from Memory Box. So this can be open. I can maybe show you here. So and this is magnetized, this is a magnet under here, so that's loose. So just take this up here. So here are some photo frames behind, and they are magnetized, so they are attached with magnets. And here also, oops, have to be in frame. So, and this also open here, so you can place a photo inside here and magnetized, like so on the back. So, and another one here, and it's hold with a little bird with magnets. See if I can hold it in frame here. So, and it's the same for this one, so it opens here, place for a photo, and plain on the back. And I also have a postcard here, so you can place a photo or do some journaling on the back side. So it's a lot of room inside here, so you can place a lot of memories and photos and so. So here I also have a little, this is also magnetized on the top, and here you can see the little, I'm not sure what the name of this is, rabbit maybe. So it can be moved like so. And that's because of a magnet I have on the back side here. So this would also be fun to make as cards, maybe with a heart and write a hidden message behind, and then you can just slide it to the side. So if I'm making a card with it, I would have taken 2 magnets. I only have one inside here, because then it slides around now. So if I had 2, it would stay in place. So I can maybe give you a close-up here as well. So see if I can't get it any more close than this because of the tripod. So and if you see these stamps here, I just cut out the image in the middle and popped it up, and then I placed another stamp behind. So this was my project, and I had a really fun time making it. So if you like to see how this album is made, I will show you a bit how it's made now. So these pages you can make any sizes you like to, but mine is the smallest one is 9 by 7, and this I also will post on my blog, these measurements. And then I went up 1/4 of an inch for each page. I have 5 pages, so the next one is 9 1/4 by 7, and then 9 1/2 by 7, and because the rolling is a bit different, it looks like they are more bigger and bigger as you go out. So, but the first one, that is 9 by 7, we are going to score at 4 1/2. And then when you take 9 1/4 by 7, then you also score in the middle, and that you do for all 5 pages. And then we are going to put some mark in the middle here, so in the score line. So every 1/2 of an inch you're going to put a mark. So just measure a mark here, and here you need to be a bit precise so all the pages will meet up. So then we are going to poke some holes in it. So you can do that with all 5 pages at the same time if you like to, but I find it difficult to line them up, so I do one by one. So here I just have some isopor under and Then you're going to poke a hole for all these. So then we can start rolling it. And if you roll it now without taking any water on, I'm not sure you can see it here, it starts to break up the paper a bit. So maybe you can see it. So this was the first one I tried on. So I didn't like that. So then I went over with a wet cloth. So on both sides. And then I took, this is a roll, you can use a kitchen towel roll or anything. Get this out of the way. So then you start rolling it up. And the first page I rolled really tight up. So, and then you leave it to dry a bit, so then you can maybe see it folds up in the end here. So the other ones you can flatten out a bit more, the second and third and so on. And then you take as many pages as you like, so I will just show a bit here. So I will use the one here I didn't use. And then you also need a sort of a hinge on the bottom to have something to glue on the bottom part. So this I cut out at 1 inch and the same height here, and score in the middle, and poked the holes every ½ inch. So then we can start just sewing them together. So then I just lined up from the first page here and try to find the second hole and go through all the pages and then take this spine last. So, and it can also be helpful to put a needle inside here so you have it straight, so it's not so difficult to find all of the holes here. So then you just can start sewing through all these holes here. So, and here I'm just using normal thread, but for the album I used a DMC embroidery thread, so use a bit thicker than this. So I'm just using these black threads here so you can see it better. So then I just go up and down, all the way down. So, and you can take it all the way down, but I'm just stopping here because this is just for showing. So then I go up the other way here. So, and then you can tie a knot here, and then you can use these ends here, this black here to attach a bookmark or anything you like. So I think I will tack the knot on the back side here, so it doesn't show up. So you can have this on the front here. So then when you glue this on, if you have a chipboard you are going to glue it on, so you place this over and you take 2 papers and glue over the spine here. So you glue this on the chipboard here, and then you take the paper and glue it over on each side here. So, and then you can cover up with some images or anything on the side. You can also cut in a bit of a slot here in the paper. I think I did that in the other album, so it slides a bit in here, so then you get both this all meeting up on the end here. So I hope this was a bit helpful and that you will give it a try. And if you have any questions, please look below the video. There you will find the link to my blog where I answer questions. So take care everyone and have fun creating. Bye bye.